Hello friends, welcome to the new video. In this video, we are going to prove that every group of order less than 6 is commutative, that is abelian. So I will request you to think a little bit for this problem, then see the solution. That will be helpful for you. Okay, let's try to solve this problem. So it is given that every group of order less than 6, that means we have 5 options: 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. That means we need to show that if order of a group is 1, 2 or 3 or 5, then the group will be abelian. Now let us consider the case for 1. If a order of a group is 1, that means that consists only the identity element. And if it consists the identity element, that means it is abelian because its element will commute. This is, if you look at this number 2, 3 and 5, these numbers are prime number, and we know that every group of prime order is cyclic. That means if a group is cyclic, that is also abelian. So if the order of the group is 2, 3 or 5, that means the group will be cyclic and hence it will be abelian. So we are left with only with this case. If the order of the group is 4, then we need to show that the group is abelian. So let's try to show this. If order of the group is 4, then we have two cases. Case 1, if we have an element order of A is equal to 4, where A belongs to G, then the group will be abelian because the order of the group is equivalent to the, is same to the order of the element. If we have an element in a group G that is same to the, that's order is same to the order of the group, then the group is abelian. So from that, if in the for the case 1, the group G will be abelian. But what will happen if we do not have any element of order 4? That we will consider in the case 2. So here we do not have any element of order of A is 4. So what will be the order of an element of this group G? If A belongs to G, then order of A will be a divisor of this 4. That means order of G. That means what I am trying to say, that order of A will divide order of G. Then how many such options are there? That means order of A will be on or 2. We have these two options. Okay, so I think up to this you understand. So let's go to the next part. So if we have a element order of A is equal to 1 and order of A is equal to 2, that means this is for the identity element. In a group of G that is of order 4, we will have an identity element and we have another 3 elements. For all those 3 elements, we will have order of A is 2. That means A square is equal to E. This implies A is equal to A inverse. This implies that G is a group of order 4 and each of its elements are its own inverse. This is what we have. Okay, so if A and B belongs to G, this implies A is equal to A inverse and B is equal to B inverse. We will use this to prove that that group G is abelian. Okay, so if A and B belongs to G, this implies AB also belongs to G. That means AB inverse is also equal to AV. Why? because we already showed that every group of in G consists all the element that's order is 2. So AB is also an element of G, so its order will be 2. That means AV inverse is equal to AB. Now just simplify it. B inverse, A inverse, replace B inverse by B, A inverse by A, and you will get this. This implies G is abelian. So we started with we can see that we started with 1, then we proved for 2, 3 and 5, and then we solved the problem for this 4. So if the order of the group is 4, we solve this here. You can see first the case 1, if we have an element order of 4, then the group is automatically abelian, and if we do not have an element of order 4, then we proceed in this way, that order of A will divide order of G. So order of A will be something like 1 or 2, and in this way, if order of A is equal to 1, that is the identity, and if order of A is equal to 2, that means A square is equal to E, A is equal to A inverse. That means elements of G are self-inverse, and from that we arrived that AB also belongs to G and AV inverse is AB, and this is just simple calculation, and we arrived as G is abelian, and we proved for all the numbers less than 6. I hope that you understand this problem. This may be a little bit easy problem, and let me tell you that I am going to solve all the problem from the book of topics in algebra. So stay tuned to this channel. I'm going to solve all the problem, and thanks for watching. Thank you.